It's a WAG Wednesday. So at 5 o'clock today, Courtney Tilia is going to join us. You can go look her up. You'll be very happy about that. We've got a whole bunch of football, and we have a lot of baseball because the rumor mill is embarrassing right now. The fake reports, the fake news, the invented stories, embarrassing right now. And when you add that to the fact that ESPN cost the New England Patriots their game against the Chicago Bears, I am having a great day. What's up, Evan? How are you today, kid?
I don't know if it's good or bad for our relationship, but I had a very vivid dream about you last night.
Oh, really? Was I naked?
Nah, you and I
Well, then it's not bad for the relationship.
You and I were interviewing Shohei Ohtani at the same time, and Ohtani refused to answer questions from me and only you.
Good. Well, I mean, that's not surprising.
Isn't that weird?
They say dreams are very realistic, Evan. That's what happens. So I want to start off with some Yankees because, frankly, it's obnoxious. And it's a problem with men and women that do what we do for a living. Because those who cover baseball teams, football teams, basketball, baseball, doesn't matter what the sport is, have now decided that it's more important for them to have a quote-unquote hot take, for them to put something out there so that they become the story as opposed to the content of the story. And you're witnessing it right now, and I think it's obnoxious. And I think as if you're a diehard Yankee fan, frankly, you deserve better. And I'm only using the Yankees because it's happening right now, and there are things that are out there that are just patently invented. And I find it a little comical, but I also think as fans, you deserve better. There's one report out there, and I'm not going to give the guy, I don't even know who did it, who said that a number of New York Yankees reached out to their agents to tell the agents that they found the Yankee fan treatment, specifically of Aaron Judge, but beyond Aaron Judge, to be unusually brutal, meaning the booing at Yankee Stadium. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Yankee fans booing their star player is what we do.
It's old as time.
Met fans booing Max Scherzer is what we do.
We've done it before.
Jet fans booing their best player, whomever that might be, is what we do.
Many a time.
Ranger fans booing John Van Beesbrook or Mike Richter on a bad night is what we do.
Many a time.
So the notion that there's a handful of Yankees who found the Yankee fan booing of Aaron Judge when he went 1 for 16 in the last 16 at-bats against the Houston Astros is not unusual. It's the norm.
It's who we are.
So the notion that somebody would have called their agent and then that agent would have talked to a New York reporter to say, my guy couldn't believe it. The treatment of Aaron Judge, and I'm quoting now, was an unusually brutal experience. That's a lie. That's invented. That never happened. Because it's what we do. It's what Philadelphia fans do. It's what Chicago fans do. It's what Boston fans do. It's what fans who care do. There was nothing unusual about it.
It's funny, Nicholas Castellanos got booed by Philly fans during the season, and he was bothered by it. The other day, Nicholas Castellanos was talking about the atmosphere in Philadelphia, how it's like nothing you've ever seen. The only thing he could compare it to is European soccer.
Him and Bryce Harper.
Yes.
They both doing it.
That's who we are. When things are bad, we're tough, man, and we've always been tough. I'm not going to bore you with the list of guys that have been booed. Y'all know the list. But when things go well, we get pretty damn excited.
Roger Maris got booed. The guy we're all celebrating. Every player, Derek Jeter, got booed.
Here's the thing. We have about a week before the offseason begins. We have a week before Aaron Judge and Jacob deGrom can talk to other teams. And this is going to be the longest week plus in New York sports because now we start telling ourselves things and believing things. Nothing's happened. And I got a news flash for everybody. Aaron Judge, in all likelihood, there's some rare exceptions, is going to sign where the money is.
Period. Stop.
And if the New York Yankees supply the money, he'll be a Yankee. If the Giants supply the money, he may well be a Giant. 90% of the time, maybe it's 85% of the time, but you'd agree it's well above 50%. Guys will just pick the money and the years. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be about fans. It's not going to be about they treated this guy wrong or this guy right. It's about the freaking money.
It's always about the money. It should be about the money. You're done playing. You're doing your job before you're 40 years old in most cases. You're an old man in your mid to late 30s. So you cash out.
Sure.
As soon as you can cash out, you cash out. But I think Yankee fans in this case, you deserve better. And I feel bad for you because there are diehard Yankee fans, like you're a diehard Met fan, who lose sleep over series like what you just witnessed with the New York Yankees.
No doubt.
Who take it personally.
No doubt.
Where it absolutely impacts your life. I'm looking at Big Mac. We had lunch today. He ate 6 wings and didn't say a word. And he's like, guys, I just got another rumor. They're saying that Aaron Judge might want out because other Yankees don't like the fact that how he was. What? What? Jesus Christmas. We're getting crazy now.
We are getting, because right now we're in this time where nothing's going to happen.
Correct.
And you have to wait. And when this World Series is over, hopefully sooner than later, then the fun begins. Then Aaron Judge may take a meeting with Steve Cohen or a meeting in San Francisco. And there may be real rumors. All right, this team's offering this, team's offering that. But right now, it's all conjecture, and it doesn't mean anything.
But here's
and you're
the
going to
thing,
drive
Evan.
yourself nuts believing everything you read.
I guess here's what gets me. If you want to come out and say, it's my belief that A, B, C, D, and E, just based on my opinion, I have an opinion, you have an opinion. Writers are entitled to have an opinion. And writers could have an opinion and say, look, I thought I saw Aaron react to the booze. I thought it bothered him. Oh, that's fine. I'm good with that. But when you come out and you're quoting now anonymous sources from inside the locker room, other players, right? I have a real problem with it because it's bullcrap. And who put that story out? Because I honestly don't even know. I don't want to give the person credit, but I might as well bury the person for being a jackass.
That person,
and putting out a story that I'm telling you as fact is not accurate. There's not a single player that told his agent that Yankee Stadium was a, quote, unusually brutal experience. And here's why. Were you at Yankee Stadium in August? It wasn't any worse.
It's true.
It was the same damn thing in August. Go.
I'll give you a hint. You want to play a game?
Not in the mood to play.
You're not in the mood to play a game?
All right, of course I want to play a game. Let's play a game.
I had the story sent to me in screenshots.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't allowed to read the story. That's the
You
game.
weren't allowed to read the story.
So who published the story? It's a pretty good hint now.
Oh, okay, I got it. So it's somebody who blocks you on Twitter.
That's right.
Is that where we're going?
That is correct, sir.
Why would anybody block Evan Roberts on Twitter?
I don't know. I think I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, come on.
know.
You're harmless on Twitter. What have you ever done on Twitter that's offensive?
I don't know.
You
Rip people?
yeah, but I mean, it's all based on your fandom.
Thank you.
Right?
You're blocked too, by the way.
I'm blocked?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to read the article either.
I'm not blocked by anybody.
Nah, this guy blocked your ass.
I don't think I'm blocked. Can you find out who blocks you?
Yes.
Let me take a
No,
look.
I don't think you can, actually. I think if you search someone's Twitter account and they blocked you, it's going to say permission denied. You're not authorized to read this because they blocked your ass.
All right, let me check Jeff Passan then.
Okay, check Jeff Passan.
I don't think Jeff Passan blocked me, like to his credit.
No.
I think he's good with and comfortable with who he is.
Yes.
And he don't give a damn.
He don't care.
No, I'm not blocked by Jeff Passan.
Yeah, Jeff Passan didn't block you. I never
I'm
said
good
he
with
did.
that. Yeah. All right, let me check one more guy. Oh,
You got somebody?
I know who it is. I know who this weasel is. I know exactly who it is. This no talent, no source, no contact, never break a story weasel. That's who it is, isn't it? Let me see. Yep.
Winning a World Series isn't really a reasonable goal for a baseball team.
This clown. Yeah.
That was perfect timing, by the
Andy
way.
Martino. Yeah? Andy Martino. Is that who it is?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. Well, I'm not surprised. It's a bullcrap report. It's not factual, in my opinion, at any level.
This is
not any level.
This is the time, Met fans, Yankee fans, where you want information, and there is no information. So you'll believe anything you see, and it's given to you. There's nothing going on right now. We all have to wait. We need the Astros to just take care of the Phillies as quickly as possible, because if they do, then the machine begins. Then it all begins, and we'll get answers to the questions we're all dying to know. Does Aaron Judge remain a Yankee? Does Jacob deGrom remain a Met? And who gets added where?
Yeah, but can't we stop making stories up? Can we do that? And that's my beef with it, because Yankee Stadium, if you don't play well, you get booed. Citi Field, if you don't play well, you get booed. No joke. Max Scherzer, rightfully so, got booed as he walked off the field at Citi Field when he didn't live up to his billing.
And by the way,
as an ace.
So Max
and
Scherzer,
by the way, he was okay with it.
Of course he was. Max Scherzer's not Aaron Judge. I want to make that clear. We all know that. But Max Scherzer, when he pitched this year, had a great season. In fact, Craig, he had the lowest ERA of his career.
Great.
But he underperformed in the biggest moments of the season, and the fans let him hear it. Aaron Judge had a historical season. No one's going to argue that. But Aaron Judge, let's also be honest about this, Craig, he was the face of the offensive demise. He was.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. That doesn't mean I wouldn't want him back, but fans let out frustrations. It doesn't mean they think he sucks and they don't want him back. It means they're letting you know you underperform. Like Met fans let Max know a few weeks ago, and like Yankee fans let Aaron Judge know. It ain't personal. And one other thing to defend the Yankee fans, I have to do it, and I think Big Mac, you'll back me up on this.
I think Yankee fans deserve to be defended because you're under attack right now, and I'm telling you, it's a baseless attack. There's not an agent in America who's reaching out to Andy Martino to tell him that Yankee fans were out of line. Come on, man.
Going into even Game 4, and certainly Game 3, Yankee fans were not looking to boo. They were loud. They were excited when Giancarlo's ripping a pitch to right center field. They're giving you everything. All Yankee fans did was react to the bad. They didn't go into those games looking to boo your ass. And I've heard that before in this city. No offense. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I've heard it a lot at Madison Square Garden in the past.
By the way, I've been a part of it.
Where you're looking to boo.
You're waiting to boo.
You're waiting to boo.
Yes, Julius Randle,
100%.
prime example.
And he's changing that narrative. That's a story for another day. But Big Mac, I do not believe you New York Yankee fans were looking to boo.
Evan, to the contrary, you
ALCS.
saw Yankee Stadium in a way I've not seen it in a long time. Even though they've been in the playoffs virtually every year, Yankee Stadium was alive.
Yes.
Part of that was the home run chase, of course. But Yankee Stadium, even having people congregate outside the stadium, we won Houston, all that stuff, which obviously didn't pan out well, that's atypical lately for Yankee Stadium. And if anything, the Yankee fan base was on their knees for Aaron Judge the last 2 months of this season because of what he was attempting to accomplish. So the notion that there are guys who thought that the Yankee fan base was unusually brutal towards Aaron Judge is a manufactured lie. And you deserve better because you as fans did nothing wrong. Matter of fact, standing ovation. You did a great job.
And Yankee
this year.
fans, mark my words, if Aaron Judge isn't a Yankee on opening day 2023, it would be one of two reasons for why, and it has nothing to do with you. Reason number one, the Giants outbid you. Okay, very fair reason.
Sure.
And reason number two, and it's impossible to compete with, maybe as a kid growing up, as a Barry Bonds Giants fan, that's just where he wants to be. Not because you booed, not because you're mean, not because he doesn't like you. I genuinely believe Aaron Judge when he talks glowingly about being a New York Yankee. But the Yankees are competing potentially with something that's really difficult to beat, fandom. And if that really is a factor, a big factor, then maybe there's nothing you could do about it. But those are the only two reasons in my mind, Craig, Aaron Judge wouldn't be a New York Yankee in 2023.
And here's the crazy thing. There are so many rumors out there right now, and I can tell you that they're all made up. People put out rumors that you can't quantify, rumors that you can disprove, right? It's hard to disprove negatives.
Right.
So they put stuff out that's plausible enough for you to consider it, right? But it's not based on any fact. Like there's another story out there As a matter of fact, we're the ones that are promoting it. I'm not sure where we're. Oh, it's another Andy Martino story. Memo to Spike and to our digital team. Stop regurgitating baseless stories from a guy who doesn't even cover the Yankees. Like, what are we doing? We're playing into it. The Yankees aren't sure if Aaron Judge wants to come back. Obviously, he didn't sign a contract. Like, is that what we're doing? Who's in charge of the WFAN Twitter account? Is that Izzo? Tell him less time with the dummy and more time putting out information that's actually quantifiable.
People right now are
Jesus
desperate for
Christmas.
any kind of information. And here's the reality. There is no information.
Correct.
There's nothing right now. Trust me, as a diehard fan, I want to know too, man. I want to know what's going to happen. I want to know if this guy wants to be here or that guy wants to be here. But we have to sit through a World Series in which there's a team I hate and a team you hate. And once that World Series is over, I think we're going to start to get pieces of information that are based on reality, and then we'll get answers to the questions we all want to know. But right now, people are so desperate.
But it's
they'll eat
crazy.
anything.
It's crazy. Like, people just make stuff up because you can't disprove it. Or you make it vague enough that, yeah, okay, it's plausible. The Yankees aren't sure if he wants to come back. Okay. Is that a story? Aaron Judge isn't sure if he wants to come back. Is that a story? The Yankees haven't decided if they're bringing Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman back. Like, is that really a story? It's not. But you guys, the diehard fans that waited for 3 hours in the rain for a game to be postponed to the next day, the people that stayed outside the stadium in the Bronx celebrating a 5-game series win against the Cleveland Guardians, you guys deserve better. And I, for one, you could speak for yourself, of course, will never allow the collective fan bases of any team, even if I don't root for them in this town, to have people take shots at them that, in my opinion,
because I agree
are
with you.
unwarranted.
Because we're all New Yorkers, even if we root for different teams, and it sounds like let's blame the fans for why
Right.
this is going to happen.
And that's where we're going. It's the
That's what it
fans'
is.
fault that Aaron Judge doesn't resign.
such
Shut
crap.
up.
It's crap.
And by the way,
It's
SNY,
crap.
it's time you stop employing this guy because he's embarrassing to your brand, too.
But that's the pivot right now. The pivot is it's our fault. The pivot is it's your fault. It's all of our faults that guys don't want to be here. It's such crap. It comes down to the fact that there's an owner who has to make a business decision. And I hope he makes the right one for the sake of Big Mac and the Yankee fans listening. And that's, how much am I willing to spend? How much more am I willing to spend to get this team to where it needs to go? It's not the fans'
I'm
fault.
not quite sure if I want to be affiliated with him. So maybe
With who?
With this guy, this Andy Martino.
Oh, well, you're not affiliated with him. He's blocked you on Twitter.
Excuse you. Perhaps we flex the afternoon Evan Roberts muscles.
Afternoon Evan muscle?
Perhaps
Why me?
afternoon Evan picks up the phone and calls the president of SNY and says, "Listen, Stevie, it's me or Martino." Would you do that?
Why wouldn't Afternoon Craig do that?
No, because you have the muscles.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
the one with the muscles?
I've seen it in action. Afternoon Evan. Many of you have never seen Afternoon Evan, but I'm telling you right now, when Afternoon Evan gets on the case, he gets what he wants.
Yeah, that is true.
I've seen it firsthand.
There are moments.
Like Spike cowers at the sight of Afternoon Evan. Plus, you just re-upped, you told us.
That's true.
So you got all the power right now.
I do have some muscles.
I have no power at all
Oh,
here.
stop.
You're the guy with the lengthy contract. You're the guy doing Saturday shows whenever you want to do them from. It don't matter. You want to bring Joe back, bang, Joe's back. You want to do it by yourself, bang, you're solo. You want to go to net games and this game and that game. The answer is yes, yes, yes. So maybe you should flex. Flex on. I'd love to see what SNY said. You say, listen, it's Afternoon Evan. And I plan on being here a long time. And I'm going to tell you right now, I want no association with that clown, Andy Martino. So make a decision. Either you keep me here for 2 hours a day every day, or you get rid of, or you keep him around. Either way, you have 30 days to make up your mind.
What do you think they'd say?
Give him a deadline,
What do
Evan.
you think their answer
I don't know,
would
but
be?
I'd love to listen to that conversation.
Yeah, me too.
They'd be like, Evan, how about we give you the SNY box for 3 games? Okay, done.
Done. You
We're
got
good.
me. I
We're
would have.
good.
I would have accepted too.
Matter of
but
fact,
cool.
I'll put Martino on once a week.
I'm that predictable, am I?
You guys would still not be welcome. Sorry about that. But it's Evan Sweet. So maybe you start getting more invites. But I want to make sure you're okay, Big Mac. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you better yet or no?
Yeah, I'm good.
Does it
good,
make you
feeling great.
feel bad that Aaron Judge may leave because you're
Yeah,
a jackass?
because you
How's
booed
that
him.
feel?
Yeah, well, it's not me.
No,
I don't
it's
boo.
you. It's you people.
Yeah.
You're forcing Aaron Judge
Yeah.
to leave. How's that make you feel?
I don't know. It's tough. You know it's nonsense. What do you want me to tell you? You just went on 20 minutes about it's nonsense. I got nothing for you. Come
Good.
over here. I got nothing for you.
Nothing whatsoever.
Nothing.
Nice. Come
I never
to-
booed the man.
Yeah,
Aaron,
look how
listen,
upset
I know
he
we
is.
don't hate you. Please, come back.
Oh, don't beg. Don't beg. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.